Yo. Check. Alright guys, we're live. We are going to wait a couple minutes here to see if anybody hops on. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go through this website to look at how I scan for stocks and ETFs with high IV to sell options on. Let's see if I can export, pop out this chat here, see if anybody wants to I don't know if this is helpful or not. I'll keep it over here just so I can, yeah, I don't need it on the screen, I guess. Throw it up here, but I won't use it until a question comes in. Okay. So I will leave a link to this website, but it's a Marketchameleon.com, however you say that. What I do is I come to screeners, and I think you could filter either by stocks or ETFs. I don't think it matters. It looks like there's, actually, I take that back. It does look like there's some different characteristics. If you know, the stock screener versus the regular screener. But yeah, let me zoom in a little bit here so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so options, we want to look at IV. So 400 IV, that's obviously insane. So we can target over $100 billion in market cap. And we want to sort by let's sort by market cap first, actually. Market cap. Obviously, the biggest one on this list is going to be NVIDIA. Can come over to NVIDIA, and yeah, so this is kind of cool. So it shows us the IV, right? So this is the implied volatility. Over the last 30 days, it's down 23%. Option volume is huge, 7.5 million. We sort by the biggest option volume, AG. Yeah, that's a bond ETF. That's kind of crazy. Oops, no. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So spot. Yeah, see. So ETF still came into this screener. That's why I was wondering about that. SPY looks like it has the most. I think this is daily options volume. So that's why I like trading SPY, QQQ. Those are two of the biggest, most liquid ETFs. NVIDIA, there was a lot of share volume with NVIDIA today. That was massive, 354 million. It was the day after their earnings report. So definitely a lot of volatility going on with that. Yeah, guys, whoever's hopping in here, definitely ask questions. But what I like to look at, obviously, when I'm selling calls, selling puts on or stocks or ETFs, I want to make sure this option volume is high. You know, obviously, I think it's definitely 5,000 to 10,000. That's my bare minimum that I like to, you know, get like stock. If they don't have more than that, it's just not real appetizing for me. You know, obviously, certain days are probably more popular than others. You know, around definitely the monthly contracts. But definitely 5,000 to 10,000 is pretty much the minimum that I like to, you know, if I want to sell options, buy options on that underline, that's kind of like my threshold. But yeah, so this is a really cool website. You know, there's all kinds of metrics you can quickly look at here. But what we were talking about, the IV, so this means pretty much a part of all of the option that are listed for this, for SPY example, it, you know, part of that, the option volume is based upon the IV. So how much the market or market makers thinks the stock can go, how volatile it is. Obviously, NVIDIA is much higher than SPY. SPY has 500 stocks in it. NVIDIA is just one, and it's a very volatile stock. QQQ is a little bit more than SPY at 18 versus 13. Tesla's really high right now at 60. And then, Amazon 29, Google 27, and so on there. So this kind of gives you, things happen all the time in the market to kind of increase this number a lot. If a news article comes out or a company gets sued, this number can fluctuate really quickly. But, look at the historical data for that IV. You can kind of get an assessment of, what it's typically at as far as the IV goes. You guys got any questions? Let me know in the comment section. But this is kind of what I like to do here. So obviously liquid options are the best. Liquid stocks that just makes it easier. Tighter spreads, easier to get in and out of positions. It's something that I definitely recommend to all new beginners. Trade liquid ETF stocks, because that could become a big factor. IV or rank, 72%. So let's look at SPY. Let's go into an individual position here. And I think we could see, I don't know if this is probably zoomed in too much for you guys here, but so if we can see volatility, implied volatility. So SPY's implied volatility is 13.4, which is in the 72nd percentile rank. This means that 72% of the time the IV was lower than last year than the current level. It's down 7% from its 20-day moving average. So the 52-week average is 12.7. It's at 13.4 right now. 52-week high was 28. I wonder when that was. It was probably whenever the market was. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to see this whole data. Let me see if I can sign up for a trial real quick. I thought I had an account on here. Bear with me. One second here. Okay, I got it pulled up. Alright, back on there, guys. Sorry about that. So this is some data. We can look at the charts. So it looks like it peaked out in August of this year. It was 28.8. That is the highest IV that we saw this year. I imagine if we look at the price of SPY, August 5th, that's probably when there is a massive sell-off. So, looking at SPY on August 5th, if we can pull that up, look at SPY. On August 5th, 3 months ago, 3 months, more than that actually. August 5th, so that was when we saw this biggest drop. So 517.38, that's pretty incredible that SPY has, it's almost $600 a share now. Back since that bottom, 517.38 to 600, that's a pretty nice gain for sure. But needless to say, that's when the IV was the highest, so the most volatility was pretty much reacting with the fund. So pretty cool there. Let's go back to the screeners, see if there's anything else I kind of want to point out. So you can also, yeah, so what did that tell us? So SPY, historically the high was 28. So let's look at NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is down 23.2%. They've been on a tear as well. Let's look at their volatility. Applied volatility for the year. Looks like it was at the highest on August 5th as well. 88. That's pretty massive. So it looks like the high was 88. The low was 31. When was the low? So back in November of last year. November of last year was the lowest volatility. And then August 5th, that was pretty bearish for a lot of stocks. Let's look in NVIDIA. So what were they doing November of this time last year? Okay, nothing in particular. It looks like it was just probably pretty flat, or not really much going on. Company event. So they had some good company events. So maybe, yeah. Look at the chart. I don't really see a reason why. It could have just been towards the end of the year and less volatility. Let's see. Options. Relative option volume. IV rank. %. MSTZ, yeah. This one's been a massive ripper today. 2x or 3x of MSTR. What is that? Oh my gosh, the IV on MSTR is 213. That is crazy. This is a very volatile stock. I mean, look at this today. It was up in 540s today. And look at that chart. You range from 540 to 380 in one day. Like, that is incredible. Look at the IV. It was pretty low this morning, or 194. I call that low. But it shot up. That's for sure. I bet there were some put contracts today that made people a lot of money. That's for sure. Time and sale. Let's see if we can. Okay, so they're not going to allow us to see that. That's okay. Activity. There's a lot of trades today. That's for sure. Yeah. Crazy. Did anybody watch this stock today? That's what I was just talking about a second ago. MSTR. Tell me how it's up in the 550s, 540s at like market open, and then it closes below $400 a share. Like, that is huge. I mean, what is that calculation? 550 to 400. A 37% decline in one day. Massive, massive, massive. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this evening's live stream. Just kind of want to hop on here real quick and look at this platform. I'm pretty new to it, but it has a lot of valuable tools that I'm definitely going to tap into. I love looking at the IVs. Just do keep in mind, the higher the IV, the more volatile a stock can be. So it can go up, it can go down, either way, just as fast. Their standard deviation is just much higher. So just kind of understand that. And use that to your advantage as a trader, as an option trader, as option buyer. Understand the implied volatility for the underlying that you're purchasing or selling, and then just go with that as well. All right, guys, that's it for today's live stream. Please like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Stay tuned for the next video.